So now these guys are all really thirsty. We need to get that canteen built, and we need to get a water fountain in there so they have a way to drink. Hello everyone, Trigan here, and we're playing Planetbase. So I was thinking, what I want to do is on Sundays, on my Sunday recordings, I want to use at least one of my videos for the day to do something different. Just do some, off the wall, whatever things, just whatever strikes my fancy, whatever seems interesting to me at the moment. Instead of doing a regular series, this series will just be whatever. And today it's going to be Planetbase. Now, Planetbase is one of my favorite games. I've played this quite a lot. And you'll see, how much I suck as a gamer. At least as far as that sort of game goes. Now, when I started playing, they didn't have the Class S world. But you can see I've never even gone to the overwhelming world. I've done pretty decent on the Class D, and not horrible on the Class F. I can certainly get a ways. But I haven't even bothered trying to go this route. So we're going to start on the easiest one. Now, the premise of this game is that you are basically the leader of a space colony. You are landing in a ship with a handful of colonists, if you're lucky, a couple of robots, and hopefully a lot of supplies as well. Now, this is the easiest one, so we do have quite a bit of stuff. And you see we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people, and I believe we'll have 2 robots. Yep. That's a cargo or a carrier bot and a construction bot. Okay, so let's take a quick look. Ooh, we got a nice open area. That's real nice. That's very nice. I like having a nice open area to build. So we need to get started quickly because people will start dying if we don't. I think I'm going to have to start right here. So the first thing you need to do is you need to set an airlock so people can get into your base. Let's put it right here. And the next thing you need is an oxygen generator. The oxygen generator is not actually going to work until we get some other stuff going in here. That looks good over there. Then once you've got them built, you click on one, click where you want it connected, and then click the link symbol. And now there's a corridor between them. The next thing we're going to need, and I think we'll... let's come south on this, I think. I need power. Let's put this down here. Okay, so the same thing, we created a solar panel and then we created the link to it. And we're also going to need, water. So we need the water pump here. Where do I want the water pump? Let's not do the water pump yet. Instead, let's use a power collector. This will store energy, and I'm going to actually go up to the next size up. This will store energy for us so that, of course, this is a solar panel. It's not going to work at night, but this will help store energy when we have excess so that we'll have some in times of need. Now you can see, you're looking at the outside of these. Except for the airlocks, you can see the inside of all of them. You just hit the tab key, and there you go. Okay, everyone's complaining there's a lack of power. Well, yeah, there of course is a lack of power. Okay, and then we're going to put the water extractor in. We'll put it... Well, I wanted to put it right there, but maybe not. Let's put it north here. Yeah, that works. Okay, so we've connected it. The oxygen generator needs power and water in order to create oxygen. It's basically, I can't remember what the process is called, but they separate the hydrogen and the oxygen in the water to make oxygen. Boy, I wish I could remember what that was called. Oh, let's speed up the speed. Okay, now that's storing electricity. Now they'll start working on the oxygen generator, but we need more power. That's not going to be enough. I am going to put a wind turbine in here to help us at night. I didn't get it straight. Oh well, we'll live. Okay. And see, good thing too, because there goes the sun. So now we're operating just off from our backup power here. And yes, I will dispose of the colony ship when it gets to be time. Now, resources left laying out will decay. The ones you start with decay a lot more slowly than others, but still I don't like to destroy the colony or recycle the colony ship until I need to. But you can recycle things and reclaim some resources from them. Come on, someone get over here and build this link so we're getting power from this. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Is it F4 for power? Yeah, there we go. This is our different grids. Power, water, and oxygen. So right now we're generating... Oh, you see here's the wind speed here. The wind speed's going down. Now we're not generating enough power to help us. But the sun's coming up, so cool. Water, we've got... essentially no water use. I don't know why the oxygen generator isn't showing water use, but no water use, and oxygen we're doing good on. So they're getting food and stuff. I'm going to slow us back down here. They're getting food and stuff out of the stores in the ship. You can see these here are meals that are stored on the ship. But we do need to get some real food going. Survival reach, that means we last our first 24 hours. So we're going to build a canteen. Build it right off from this. I'm going to put it as far away as I can. Get room to have some attaching structures later on. There we go. See, now these guys are all really thirsty. We need to get that canteen built, and we need to get a water fountain in there so they have a way to drink. Thankfully, nobody's critical yet. They're in warning, but they're not dying. But we do need to hurry. I left it on high speed too long. All the resources are there. Just needs an engineer or the construction bot to come build it. There we go. Okay, now we can't build anything yet because it's not connected. Now it's connected. So slow it all down. No, I don't want to recycle it. Wrong button. So I don't know if you saw, get the recycle button to recycle it. This disable shuts down the building, so it turns off power usage. And this then allows us to edit the interior of the structure. And here, what we want, we're going to put in a water fountain there. So someone get in here and build us this water fountain. Okay, let's see here. I want to build back into this area, so we'll use this area to build our base, and this area will be for now just sort of, well, unused up here, more or less. We'll put landing pads out here when we get that stage. I'm going to start power here, but then as we are able to build bigger structures, I'll move it all to the north. Why is no one building the water fountain? What are you guys doing? Okay, here comes somebody. Alright, next we need to build... We probably should build a dorm, but I think they'll survive sleeping on the floor. We need to build a biodome. That will allow us to grow plants. Okay. There. Probably shouldn't set it so far back away, but... Hello. Want the room. There we go. Okay, we'll get them working on that. Once they're working on that, I'll get them working on the dorm. There we go. So I hope you guys are doing okay. Hope everyone's having a good day. Happy little Sunday, or whatever time it is when you're watching this. Time or day. Please, if you like the video, tickle that thumbs up button, and if you want to see me play more of this, do always let me know. anything that people like a lot, I'll do more of. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Don't need a big dorm. We do have to be careful about our resource usage because it's very limited right now. Okay, so now we've got it's turned red because the oxygen is low in this area, and it takes a little bit for the oxygen generator to get it filled back up. Now in here we can start growing plants. So we want to start with a rice paddy, tomatoes, and onions. And now these guys need more attention than other plants do, but they produce faster, which is what we're going to need. So we'll start going on that. How's this doing? Okay, now let's see. I want to take a look at... Oh, what do I want? It's not what I wanted. Here we go. So we've got 7 colonists. Now, and we have no visitors. This is visitors. Of that, we've got 3, I think these are workers, 3 biologists. Now, these 2 biologists. These 2 guys will tend to the plants we just placed. 1 engineer who takes care of all the repairs, and 1 medic who obviously does that. We don't have any guards at the moment. Those become necessary later on. Then we have 2 bots. 1 is a carrier bot, 1 is a construction bot. Okay. Oh, I suppose now that we have this built, we ought to put a bed in here. Okay, I'm just gonna put 1 for the time being. They'll have to hot bunk it. And then in here, we're going to do this. Now the food they're pulling off the ship is fine, but the food from the biodome, the stuff we grow, is going to need to be processed. So we'll put in a food processor. Let's see. Let's put in a table for them. And then we want a vid screen so they have something to do, something to watch. There we go. Because you can see they're not very happy campers right now. They're sleeping on the floor. They're still eating rations off the ship, which actually is some pretty good rations there. But they're sleeping off the floor, they're eating, sleeping on the floor, eating on the floor, and they have no entertainment. So we're going to fix that. You can see we're already growing stuff here. 17% to our first crop. Now the rice pad, any of your starches will, in addition to making food for you, will make starch. And starch is used to make the plastics you'll need for building things later on. And really, oh, I need to speed this up. We don't want to do anything else right now until we get some of this stuff stabilized. There we go. See all the people there watching the TV now. News coming from Earth. Okay. So, now, I'm going to slow this back down again. What we need next... Now, the 2 main resources we're going to need are the metal and the plastics. I think it's called something else, but... Anyways, those 2 items. So we got a little bit of production of the plastics there, the starches to make the plastics. What we need now is a mine. There we go. So that we can get some metals. Trying to place this the way I want it. There. Now, they can go and build that. Then to process those materials, we're going to need a processing plant. Again, we're just going to build a small one right now because we can't afford to put in a lot of big stuff. I think, let's see. Let's put the processing plant right there. I like that spot. So now we're getting back into this area so we can build back there. Now, workers will our workers will come out here and mine resources for us. Okay. So that's functional. So the workers can come out and do that. Biologists can work in here, so we got a place to work for each of them. Now when we get the processing plant going, the workers will run that too, which means we really need workers. We're going to need more colonists soon. Which we got to very carefully balance with food. Oop, somebody broke down. Where's our engineer? There we go. So we had one guy who picked up the metal, and the other guy is the engineer. He's repairing the robot. Well, no. There's construction. There he is. See, he needs maintenance too, badly. Look at him. He's going to break down soon. Hopefully he can finish this before he breaks down. Yep. Alright, cool. So now this has power and everything. You know what? We're really definitely going to need more power. How are we doing on power? Let's have a look. It's nighttime, so we're not really expecting to generate a lot of power right now, but still, I am going to place us another windmill here. I'm going to place a larger one if I can, yeah. Now that we got stuff built, we can afford to do a little bit there. Here, we want one metal processing machine and one, bioplastic processor. So there we go. So now we're going to be able to make plastics and usable metal. This will give us metal ore. This will give us the starch to make the plastics out of. Now it's really tricky as to whether to go with wind or solar. On some worlds it makes a big difference. At least it's supposed to. I think here it doesn't make a whole lot of difference which direction you go. But both of them have their own ways of being sort of reliable and unreliable. Obviously this is the windmills are dependent, or the wind turbines are dependent upon the wind speed. But they will produce power at night, which is very handy, and then of course these produce it during the daytime. So now we've reached self-sufficiency, because we can now make all the things that we need here. I think that means it's time to recycle our starship. And let's build a landing pad so that we can get some more people in here. Oh, come on. Do it the way I want it. There. Okay. That's going to take a lot of resources to do that, but we definitely need more people in. Where's high speed? Yeah, we're still on high speed. So we check F2. We can check how our food's doing. Is it F3 as the graph? Yeah, F3 is the graph. So, well, we don't need meat, doesn't do anything. So, this is, which is which here? Okay, that is our vegetables. And this is the actual meals available. So we started off with a lot, now we don't have many. So what do we get here? Oh, this is a trade ship. Now, once you get a landing pad, you can get trade ships, and they will buy and sell resources from you. Now, we don't have anything to buy or sell right now, so we're going to dismiss him because we want a colonist ship to come in. If you don't dismiss them, if you just close that, or if you don't open the window at all, then they will sit there for a while and then eventually leave. I know something else we need to. Oh, now this is a cruise ship. Expansion reached. Let's see, what did we get? Got another engineer. Looks like that's all. Just one more engineer. See, if we click this, we can switch to looking at our resources. Got lots of metal, lots of bioplastic. We're doing pretty good in all those areas. Okay. That's good. Okay. So I want to be able to store some water too. So let's build a water tower. Put it right there. And I think what I really would like, even though it's not really completely necessary, is I want a storage room. So we'll put this right where? Put it right there. Connect it to that. Okay. Now, of course, the water also fluctuates. Sometimes you have more draw, sometimes you have less, less of it coming out of the ground. And so this will store it just like the power accumulator stores power. So we have more in times of need. Let's see what we get here. One person, I think that's a biologist. Yep, so then we got 3 workers, 3 biologists, 2 engineers, 1 medic. Total of 9 people. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, they'll start moving stuff in there. I want to slow it down for a minute because I want to take a look and think about what I need next. The laboratory will be really good. I've actually started doing laboratories before sick bays, which is a risk. If someone gets hurt and you don't have a sick bay, you're in trouble. And if your medic gets hurt, you're in deep trouble until you get a second medic. Factory, we're going to need 2. So that we can hold off a little bit on. Let's go ahead and do the lab. Now what the lab will allow us to do, it'll allow us to make medicine. Which is nice. That'll give our medics something to do if no one's hurt. I really don't like putting it right there. But that's where it's going to go. Speed it back up. It'll also allow us to give us faux meat processors, which will make faux meat. It makes meat from a vat, okay? But that will improve the quality of food as well as producing quite a lot more food for us. And now we're doing pretty good. We got lots of food and storage there. Uh-oh, see, now this guy's injured. So we really do need to get that first aid sick bay done. Okay, where is it? Right there. So where can I put it is the next question. Really want it somewhere up near the front here. Well, if we're going to have a place where we can put it up near the front. We didn't leave ourselves a good room for it. Okay, well, it's going to go right here then. We'll put it right off from there. Now the biologists will also work the faux meat machines, so let's go ahead. I'm going to put in a table for him and 1 faux meat machine. There. The lab table here will allow him to make medicine. And since we're doing that, we can go ahead and start a medicine plant plot. So I hope everyone's having a good Sunday. What do you guys all do on Sundays anyways? To be honest, I don't think I do much different on Sundays than I do on any other day. Okay, we got some more people in. What do we got here? 4 workers, 4 biologists, 2 engineers. We still haven't got another medic. I really want another medic. We'll let 1 more group come in. If we don't get a medic then we will just let it go for now. Okay, we got this built, but we don't have anything in there yet, so let's get that taken care of. Put a bed. No, we'll put the bed over here. Right there. And then we'll put medical storage right there. That'll get some of the medicine out of the storage bin and into there. And we still have stuff sitting out here that needs to be picked up. Some of it's medicine, some of it's raw materials. Our bots and workers are moving it in to save time. So this guy's in real bad shape, walking around with a broken whatever. Trauma injury. There we go. Now the bed's made and he's in the bed waiting for the medic. Hopefully he's not the medic. I didn't look. No. If he'd been the medic, you would have been out of luck. There would have been no one to treat him. Then we really would have needed that second medic. Oh, is there another injury? Yeah, there is. Okay, here's another crew coming in. They're calling. We got looked like 2 people. Another engineer and another medic. Okay, so now... let's see. Landing permissions. We'll turn off colonists. So we can actually set the percentage of colonists that we want here. Right now it's best just to leave them default. But now we can't get visitors till we get a bigger place. So now we're only allowing traders to land. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Stones, techs, manufacturing limits. Yeah. Let's try to see if there was an overall base detail page. I don't remember there being one. Okay, power's doing pretty good. We're holding up. Water tank is full, so you can actually see that it's full of water. And yeah, that's a reflection of the sky around that there, not scum floating in it. Let's get another bed going in here. There we go. Allow more people to sleep at once. And let's get... see, can we put another table there? Not gonna let us, is it? Because of the screen. Will it let us put a food factory there? No, won't let us put anything there. That sucks. Well, we'll leave that alone for now. Uh-oh. Okay, sandstorm. Now, if we had a control center, we'd be able to basically shut down the base, bring everyone inside. We can't do that, so these idiots are just going to keep going outside and get injured in the storm. There's nothing we can do about it, except just sit it out. But I think that's it for this video. And you see, we did pretty good. We got quite a ways. We've got... basic necessities all taken care of. We've got medical center, we've got medicine being made, we've got food being made. We're manufacturing the raw materials we need. Next we're going to have to do factory and stuff like that. So hey, if you liked the video, please tickle that thumbs up button. If you want to see more of this, let me know down in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe as well. Thanks for watching and have a great day.